Matthew is in second grade and he has autism. He is in a general education classroom and doesn't respond well to things that are out of routine. At the beginning of the school year, Matthew's new teacher could not understand why he would get upset when the class would start new activities or go to specials. To understand why Matthew was acting this way, his general education teacher, Miss Sullivan, knew she would have to find out why he was upset in the first place. Once Matthew got to specials or once they started new activities, he would calm down. She then decided that maybe it was the transitions that were upsetting Matthew. That maybe he needed a more concrete schedule where he would know ahead of time when he would be transitioning activities or classrooms. Matthew's teacher provided him with a schedule that showed his activities for the day so that he would know when and where he would be transitioning. Miss Sullivan would then praise Matthew every time after he transitioned from one activity to the next without an outburst, which is an example of positive reinforcement to encourage the behavior of calmly transitioning. This is an example of applied behavior analysis because Miss Sullivan focused on his observable behavior, being the outburst during the transitions, and changed the antecedents of the transitions, which was giving Matthew a schedule he could look at and know when he would be going from one classroom to the next. In an article from Louisiana State University regarding applied behavior analysis for people with autism, it states researchers to date have shown techniques such as graduated guidance, interruption of incorrect actions, and positive reinforcement to assist in the improvement of deficits in various areas. This shows that Miss Sullivan was demonstrating applied behavior analysis because she was interrupting the incorrect action, being the outburst during transitioning, while also using praise as positive reinforcement when Matthew transitioned without outbursts. Providing Matthew with a set schedule that he could keep with him throughout the day is also an example of explicit instruction, because one element of explicit instruction is to help students organize information. Another way that Ms. Sullivan could help this issue by using explicit instruction would be to begin each lesson with a clear statement of the lesson goals, because this would also help Matthew stay organized and follow a schedule of what is going to occur during the lesson. The stages of learning range from entry, the level of performance that the student is currently exhibiting, to application, where the learner is required to extend and utilize the learning in new situations. Using a schedule throughout the day and looking to it for guidance about when and where his next transition will be is an example of Matthew in the proficiency stage of learning. This stage is where the teacher's goal is to increase the student's accuracy and fluency in performing the behavior. Miss Sullivan's goal was to help Matthew transition from activity to activity, so by providing him with a schedule he could follow, she was increasing his accuracy of having positive transitions throughout the school day. Bloom's taxonomy classifies the goals of education process as remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Perhaps Matthew has trouble keeping his thoughts organized, and this is one of the reasons why he has trouble with transitions. In order to help keep Matthew organized in general, Miss Sullivan could provide him with graphic organizers for his academic subjects. This could be a way to help Matthew remember the information and possibly even help him with the understanding of it as well, because he has a visual to help him organize all the information. Matthew had a behavior that was disruptive to the classroom, and by using all these four concepts, Ms. Sullivan developed a plan to address the behavior and the causes for the behavior, and determine how she could use instruction to benefit him, and what stages of learning he was in certain situations, and how Bloom's taxonomy could benefit Matthew in an academic context and stay organized. Overall, all four of these concepts are connected because they can help teachers understand how students learn and how they, as teachers, can help students learn.